Welcome back. 4 persons were arrested and charged on the weekend with possession of controlled drugs. According to police, Adolphus Kane, a 42-year-old laborer of Fair Hall, had in his possession 1,736 grams of cannabis with intent to supply it to another at Bayaboo on Friday, September 9th. Also arrested was Elston Wayne, a 19-year-old laborer of Lager Height, who was charged for possession of 482 grams of cannabis with intent to supply it to another at Kingstown on September 9th, and 42-year-old Felton Allen of Bayaboo, who had 1,096 grams of cannabis with intent to supply it to another at Richland Park on September 10th. The other accused is Cameron Lewis, aged 35 of Fancy, who was charged for possession of 99 grams of cannabis with intent to supply it to another at Fancy on Saturday, September 10th. The Garifuna Heritage Foundation today launched a conference which is scheduled to be held here next month under the theme The Garifuna Diaspora, Uremia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Retrieval, Inclusion and Reparation. The conference will be held from October 11th to 12th at the Peace Memorial Hall in collaboration with the University of the West Indies Open Campus. President of the Garifuna Heritage Foundation, David Darkey Williams, said the conference forms part of the Foundation's trust to raise awareness about the Garifuna culture and will also seek to promote the various available literature on the Garifuna culture. Credit union leaders from 6 member countries of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, along with over 300 delegates from across the region, are expected to gather here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines this weekend for the 14th Annual OECS Credit Union Summit. The summit will be held at the Buckermint Bay Resort from Wednesday, September 14th to Sunday, September 18th under the theme Strengthening OECS Credit Union Cooperation, Integration and Innovation. President of the General Employees Cooperative Credit Union, Kelvin Pompey, said the summit will provide an opportunity for committee members and staff to be enlightened on current trends and issues affecting the credit union movement. This business segment of the summit will take place on Thursday, September 15th and Friday, September 16th, and will feature discussions and workshops on a range of topics. The campaign was launched at the Cabinet Room last week, as September has been designated Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. The color blue is being used to represent the month. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Medical Association has begun a prostate cancer awareness drive in response to statistics that show 1 in 8 males will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. President Dr. Rosalind Ambrose says her association saw the need to host events to make persons more knowledgeable about the disease while encouraging males to get their prostate checks done to ensure early detection of the cancer. Head of the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARFA, Dr. James Hospitalis, has encouraged the region to help find a solution to childhood obesity, which he said is a growing epidemic. In a message commemorating Caribbean Wellness Day observed on Sunday, September 10th, Dr. Hospitalis noted that at least 1 in every 5 children is carrying unhealthy weight and is at risk of developing non-communicable diseases and other problems later in life. According to Dominican News Online, he said with such conditions prevalent in the region, it was important to get and use solutions that might help with these challenges. Dr. Hospitalis said CARFA aims to stop and reverse the rise in obesity in children and adolescents in the region by 2025 and is working with member states to support national implementation to achieve this. Villa resident Valmo Adams is today counting his blessings after his motorcycle broke into pieces while riding on the Villa Main Road Tuesday, sources say. It is said that Adam was riding his bike at about 1:30 p.m. when it started to wobble, at which point he managed to jump off as the motorcycle broke into pieces. A minivan was struck by one of the pieces. He was then taken to the hospital where he was treated for minor injuries and discharged. Members of the Bible Bridgetown communities were this morning thrown in dismay as the minibus Scully overturned, leaving the driver and conductor seriously injured. IKtv will keep you updated as information comes to hand. More local news when we come back.